Cuckoo family, I am back with another video. I am doing really well this month. You guys need to give me my props. I think this is like the third video in a month. So I'm doing really well with those baby steps. I'm finally here with the video that you guys have been asking for. And that video is what items we need to splurge on and which items we can go cheap on. This video was requested in December, and look, life happens and I just didn't get a chance to do it. But now I'm here, I've got my notes, and I am ready to talk about it. So because the video was requested in December, I'm mostly talking about winter items that you should invest in. And not only that, I say that because I really do not spend a lot of money on clothes. I spend more money on accessories, but there are some items, right? Some clothing items where you just cannot go cheap, okay? And that's what we're going to talk about today. So I know, we're in spring, summer's coming up, and maybe you're wondering, okay, which summer items I should splurge on. Honestly, for the summer months, I don't necessarily recommend spending a ton of money on day dresses, right? Because you can get cute day dresses from Zara. You can get cute day dresses from H&M. You don't necessarily need to spend a ton of money. Fast fashion is really giving the girls a run for their money. So you don't necessarily have to spend a fortune on summer clothes. Now, accessories, like I mentioned in the last video, your shoes, your slides, your bag, of course. I always argue that should be on point, but for your summer wardrobe, stepping out in the daytime, no big deal. You don't have to spend a fortune. If you're going to a party and you need something, a little bit more elegant, then yeah, maybe you should splurge a little bit depending, on what kind of item you want. If you want a bandage dress, right? Hervé Leger used to be the brand to go to. You want a corset dress, you go to Dolce & Gabbana. So like certain brands like have their thing that you go to them for. Okay, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna focus on fall and winter, which is actually my favorite season. I think the fall and winter season are the seasons to be very, very chic. And that's kind of where I tend to splurge a little bit. So must buy winter items where you need to spend a little change. I say a winter coat. Your winter coat should be at least 75% wool or 100% wool. Who makes the best winter coats? I would say Max Mara, but we can't all afford, right? $1,000 winter coat or $2,000 winter coat, 100% alpaca wool. So that being said, I definitely would love to have a Max Mara coat. I don't have a Max Mara coat. I usually go to Zara for my winter coats. I do have some more expensive winter coats from back in the day, but I can't fit them, and that's a whole nother story. So I think that Zara makes great winter coats, but the key is that the coat has to be at least 75% wool. I feel like anything below 75%, it starts to feel a little, starts to feel a little weird. It starts to, it collects those like lint balls very easily. And it's just something about the 75% wool that I like to stick with. If it's not a wool coat for winter, I don't buy it. I'm not doing a polyester coat. If it's not wool or cashmere, I'm not even gonna spend $1 on it or a dime on it, okay? So I definitely think that Zara is giving the girls, a run for their money for a nice chic winter coat. Some of the winter coats that you see me, or the coats that you guys see me wear on Instagram, those are Zara coats, and they are at least 75% wool. And usually like the other, 25% is, I forget, I want to say like it's some sort of polyester or some sort of blend to give the coat some sort of breathing room, okay? So yes, if you want to spend big, go to Max Mara, right? Go to Max Mara and get your wool coat. But if you want something nice and that's still reasonably priced, I totally recommend Zara. But you need to spend a little bit of money on your winter coat. So from Zara, your winter coat is probably gonna be 300 bucks. I think that's a good price for a nice winter coat. Max Mara, obviously, it's going to be much more expensive. Okay, 2, what do you need? What winter item do you need to spend a little change on? A black leather bag. That's gonna be your go-to bag for the entire season. Naturally, I'm gonna suggest the Chanel Maxi, right? Because I have that bag and I love that bag. However, the Chanel Maxi right now is, it's in Birkin League. It's like 7,600, 7,800. It's pretty soon it'll be 8,000. I spoke about this on another video. It's shocking how much this bag has increased in value. Nonetheless, it's a gorgeous bag. I'm just not even gonna lie. It's a gorgeous bag. I always recommend, lambskin, gold hardware. It's a classic. You'll have it forever. If you can splurge for that, splurge. And in fact, I heard that they have a shortage. Like it's hard, apparently it's hard to get a maxi flap in lambskin these days. That's what I heard. It's the word on the street, but you'll have to do your own research if you are in the market to buy one. But it's a fabulous bag. You'll have it forever. I totally recommend it. If that is a little bit, out of your price range, then the YSL large black flap gold hardware is very nice as well. I think that's about maybe 2,500, 3,000, all leather. It's a very nice, sophisticated bag to carry in the winter every day. Totally recommend that bag. I think it's very, very nice. The Louis Vuitton Alma in the Epi leather. I love Epi. It doesn't have a whole bunch of logo, so it's still, quite sophisticated to wear in the winter time. All black Epi leather Alma, very nice. I guess I would say the size would be MM, I think. I'm not sure what the price is, but you can do your Googles and you can go on Louis Vuitton website and see how much it costs. But that's a great bag. It's a great bag to have for winter. Your black leather bag, you're just gonna have to spend a little change on. But you remember, you take care of it, you'll have it forever. And then, as I said in one of the other videos, you can always take it to get refurbed, after you've had it for a while. I've had my black Chanel Maxi probably for 10 years. I haven't had to keep it. I haven't had to take it to get refurbed because, I rarely carry it. And when I do, I'm like extra careful and I stuff it. And, we talked about this the last video. Okay. Another item that you need to spend a little change, leather boots. I don't like to do cheap shoes. I talked about this the last video. Of course, in the summer, like I said, you can go inexpensive with sandals, but winter really does not afford us that luxury to go, super cheap. So you're gonna have to spend a little change on boots. I absolutely love Isabel Marant boots. I think they're so chic. If you're into like a bohemian eclectic style, I would say she's your go-to. But those boots are gonna run you, $600, $700. Look, you don't have to spend that much. I also like Zara. It comes with real leather sometimes. And you can get a nice pair of Zara boots, genuine leather boots, probably for $150, $200. That's still a decent price. But if you don't want to, wear Zara boots, it's completely up to you. But I love Isabel Marant. And you can also check like Neiman Marcus website or Saks website for a complete, a complete variety of high end and like midpoint boots. But the key is that even if it's not necessarily, luxe, right? The key is that it doesn't look cheap. It's actual leather and that it doesn't look cheap. Okay, so if you're gonna do leather boots, don't do this pleather ridiculousness. Get actual nice quality boots, good leather boots. Okay. Let's see. Fourth item where you need to splurge: leggings. Okay, when I say leggings, I'm mostly referring to like rider pants. Okay, they tend to be a bit thicker, a bit thicker cotton, and you can't see through them. You cannot wear your leggings that you would wear to the gym, outside and with the long blouson tops. Like, it does not work in the winter time or in period. When you are wearing leggings for an outfit outside, you need to spend some money on those leggings, okay? They need to be thicker. You shouldn't be able to see through the legging. Like, it needs to be a sophisticated look, okay? So in the wintertime, my staple outfit is all black, right? My staple is all black. I do nice rider pants or leggings, right? Thick. A black turtleneck and a nice wool coat and great boots. Like, that is literally my go-to for the winter season. So I do suggest investing a little bit in leggings. Of course, leggings are sold everywhere. You can get them super cheap, but you can definitely tell the difference in quality in what you spent, on your leggings. So I definitely suggest spend a little bit of change on those leggings or those rider pants. It makes a difference in the overall look. Okay, what else do we have? Let's see. My fifth item is leather pants. I spoke about this a little bit in the last video. I absolutely love leather pants. Vince is like the go-to for leather pants. His pants are actually lambskin, and I think you can get Vince leather leggings from Neiman Marcus. They might have them at Saks as well. Vince leather leggings. You just pull them on. Okay, they are so chic. I remember he had them in black, he had them in gray, he had them in a cream color. I got them in black years ago. I can no longer fit them, but I'm working on it. But they're super fabulous. I think the year that I got them, I wore them anytime I was going out to dinner, anywhere. Leather leggings is where it's at. Like, I would prefer wearing leather leggings or leather pants, right, that are fitted, as opposed to, rider pants. I like rider pants, but I feel like those are my go-to because they're stretchy and, I had gained weight living here. But a staple is leather leggings. Now, I also got some leather pants. They're like culottes, actually, and I got them from Zara last season. I haven't even worn them yet, but they were like 150, 200 euro. Also very nice. So yeah, Zara is really my go-to. Like Zara, ASOS. If I want to be chic and I don't want to spend a fortune, I know that I can go to either one of those stores and come up. So yeah, I think the pair from Zara was like 200. The leather leggings from Vince were like 1,000, but I got those years ago, like, oh my gosh, probably 15 years ago, and I still have them. A lot of things in my closet I've had for like 15, 20 years because, as I've said before, I am a quality buyer. I'm not a quantity buyer. So I tend to buy things, I stay away from trends, and I tend to buy things that I know will give me longevity. The problem that I have is that my weight is always up and down, right? And so sometimes I can fit it, sometimes I can't. And look, some things I'll get rid of, but there are some items that I've spent the bag on that are super chic, that have, because they're super chic, they have stood the test of time. They're not trendy. So I'm not going to get rid of it, right? We're just going to do what we have to do to get back into it. So yes, my Vince leather leggings I still have. If I can find a picture, I'll post a picture for the video. I still have them and I absolutely love them. So I definitely suggest investing in leather leggings or nice fitted leather pants. You can pair them with a nice blouson top and with a blazer, your black leather bag. Super, super chic for the winter months. And so I only had 5 items. So I had the winter coat, the black leather bag, leather boots, I had rider pants, and then leggings. I will also say that I think that you should invest in silk scarves. You guys know that I am a silk scarf junkie, and you can just do all sorts of things with them. They look so chic, so elegant, and you know, sometimes you're just gonna have to spend a little change, but I mean, there's silk, 100% silk, you have it forever. This one, this is an actual, who is this by? This is a Ralph Lauren, not Polo, Ralph Lauren, and Ralph Lauren, Ralph Lauren. And I got this in, what kind of store? I got this in Milan, actually, in Milan at like a little small boutique, like a consignment boutique where I'm sure people go and they sell their things. So it was like a small vintage consignment boutique in Milan. I actually had 2. One I lost on the streets of Paris. And then this one, you know, obviously I kept, but I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. I love the color. It's 100% silk, of course. And I just definitely, I love silk scarves. You can tie them around your bag, you can tie them in your hair, you can tie them around your neck. There's so many different ways that you can wear them and look super, super chic. When I was in the States, I liked scarves, right? Especially when I was working for Louis Vuitton. Like I loved, you know, the big shawls. You guys saw my video the other day where I bought a Louis Vuitton shawl because they're so elegant. But I really stepped up my scarf game when I moved to France, because one thing I've noticed about French women is that they always top off their ensemble with a scarf, and it just looks so chic, right? And I love that look. So because I loved it so much, or I love it so much, I've kind of tried to emulate it into my own style. So I definitely try to get silk scarves, you know, as often as I can. Of course, you guys know my preference is the Hermes scarves, but and so those I have majority of Hermes scarves. However, like I'm not against a no-name scarf as long as it's 100% silk and it's pretty. The other one that I got, like similar to this from Milan, was 100% silk. It didn't have a name on it, but it was so beautiful. And somebody came up on the streets of Paris when I lost that scarf. So that is it. Those are my tips. Those are the 6 things that you need to invest in for your capsule wardrobe. I'm sure there's more things, and maybe I'll come back with another video in case I missed some things, but let's just go over them one more time. So your winter coat, remember it needs to be at least 75% wool. You need a nice black leather bag. I'd prefer designer, of course, but look, if it's not designer and it's actual genuine leather and it looks good, why not? Your leather boots you're going to invest in, your rider pants. They are not going to be these ridiculous see-through leggings that we see the girls wearing on the streets. They're going to be actual rider pants, thick cotton, you know, pockets, fitted, chic. Number 5, your leather pants. And number 6 were your silk scarves, okay? I hope you find this video helpful. Please like and subscribe. And also, look, tell me what else you want me to talk about on this channel. I definitely know my next video is going to be about expat life and living in Paris, because I have given the girls so much fashion content, and I know we're not traveling, but I miss being able to talk about travel. So my next video will definitely be more about travel and like expat life. But I need like feedback from you. Like, what do you want to see from me on this channel? I'm always down to, if I'm knowledgeable about it, I'm always down to talk about it. So voila. And that's it. So I hope you guys have a happy Sunday. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and we will talk soon. Bye.